than time and space.
Some of them
What we got? Hey, we're back live again with Ben and Trevor. Ben went to the liquor store and got us a couple bottles that we needed.
Love you.
Very important.
We were only after a second, and he brought a third.
I know that makes me,
I love the
just
guy,
tip
man.
your hat.
Like that says a lot about Ben right there, buddy. I love you.
What do you think of that Gunners, Austin?
Good.
Gunners is good. Out of
Really
Sedan,
good.
Kansas.
Yes, I'm a fan. I'm an instant fan because normally I ain't gonna lie, I'm almost all bourbon whiskey. Even though we have a sponsor, I pretend like I like that shit. I really don't that much.
You're not acquiring a taste. You're not acquiring a taste for
R&J's. I love you, but like I mean, whiskey's not.
Bourbon's sharp.
I mean, I like it. I like because at the very end of the day, I like getting drunk. So that works. That part of it works.
He's not so picky, so I steamroll him on it. That's what happens.
I will drink anything. I drink Rumplemans for Christ's sake. So I will drink anything that gets you drunk. I mean, and it's fun for me to like drink a little bit of everything
senior year,
and see what you guys can drink too. So it's always like, well, let's have a shot of Rumplemans and then let's do a shot of bourbon. Then we'll have a beer. Then and the rest of you guys are on the floor and I just stand there laughing. Because I can go through most people just drink one thing.
That's me.
That's me.
That's me. I go in with one toe and then I stay there all night.
You stay at that like I drink
right.
beers or I drink bourbon or I drink this bourbon.
Yeah,
like me, I drink the Gauntlet, baby. It's like a collage. Just throw it up against the
Give
wall.
me Jaeger bombs, tequila.
I don't give a fuck if you're paying for it. Most of the time, people are trying to rip it off of me.
So we got Trevor Ferguson here today.
Yo.
I love you, brother.
Thank you.
It's really good to see you. And you've been making some cool content lately. I've been seeing your stuff pop up on the old
too.
TikToks.
I try.
Yeah.
Yeah, do you put in work? I mean, that's what it's nice.
I just like being kooky on there, and there's no wrong answers with it. Like you just make a video as long as you get the info right.
Ain't that it? Like,
How often
put it out there, see if it
are
is,
your
you know?
videos one-offs? One record, one like I got
1 out of 10, maybe 1 out of 15.
Yeah, I do. I feel you too. I got to sometimes. I'm like,
Dude,
damn it! Why did I look like
I
that?
made a
and say
reel
that
a
dumb
while
shit?
back of just all the outtakes
Yeah.
of some of the videos, and it hit better than the actual promo
Ain't
video.
that funny?
So-
Ain't
The
that
funniest shit is like the best video you
The
ever
real
did.
stuff.
You'll rap a video. I don't care who you are. You're a band, whatever it is. You rap a video and you go, "That's the best fucking video I ever did." And that shit to get like 300 fucking views. Do some stupid ass video that you just filmed for nothing, do 4,000 views, and you're like,
Yeah.
what? Like, there's like no rhyme or reason to that horse shit at all.
I don't know. I think it's kind of random.
I think it is a little.
I think it
little
is
bit.
random,
But,
and
but as long as you're pumping that content out consistently, you're growing that account.
Yeah, just as long as you're throwing it against the wall.
Right.
I think it has cheapened celebrity status quite a bit, though.
A bit, yeah.
You know what I mean? Like guys that used to spend 10 years learning how to shred a guitar, you know what I mean? And a bunch of hours every day in a gym, looking the part, you know.
Well, that guy,
their
if that-
hairstylist goes
I feel like
and
if that guy put out content
you know.
every day, he'd make it.
Well, I feel like they are putting out content, but at a greater value. You know what I mean? Like, here's 10 years I put into this record. You know?
Fair
I
enough.
think a lot of those, when you're talking about the upper echelons of like rock and metal, I think a lot of those bands and artists are just isolated, and they have groups that just go out and put that out for them. Like they don't really interact.
Yeah.
I see Big Rich off THC, like he'll get on there and do some videos and stuff like that. You don't see a lot of the bigger bands like making little home videos and promo.
It's true. They're starting to, though. They're starting to catch on.
Well,
I saw Bon Jovi releasing some fucking TikToks.
Really?
nice.
Yeah, straight up.
Well, anything you can. I feel like at the very end of the day, if you feel like you should have recorded it, you should have.
You should have.
Like it's that simple.
And,
like,
and I will admit to a musician problem of like not releasing shit. It ain't ready yet. You know what I mean? We gotta
talked
we
about
gotta go
that.
back in the studio.
Yep.
We gotta recut those fucking guitar parts there. We gotta add a harmony guitar, maybe 3 harmony guitars. I don't know. You know, like we just nitpick this thing to
but
death.
what do you call it? You got to surrender it, right?
Well, yeah, you got to surrender it at some point and put it out. But meanwhile, Huck Tua girl, drunk on a mic, just fucking pops this shit out, and now she's an instant celebrity.
Hey,
Jake
well,
Paul's producing her podcast.
Well, we say even though
Like,
we say this, we look at that in a little bit of spite. Like, well,
I do look
I ain't
at it
said
in
something-
100% contempt.
I said some funny shit. That was funnier. Good for her. That was fucking hilarious.
Again, I get back to the randomness of it. Was it really that funny, or is
It
there,
hit-
absolutely
is there
wasn't.
something that will grab something that hit?
Well, that it
hits
hits at the right time.
And am I going
Like,
to call
there's-
that celebrity fucking
what
talent?
I've always heard? What I've always
Like,
heard is there's no formula
know.
for viral. There's no
Right,
formula for it.
right, right.
Like
Well,
you
viral
never,
wasn't a thing.
but you
man.
never
Like,
know. But you never know what everybody's gonna like until somebody says something like that, or you watch Ray Gunn, or you watch Ray Gunn from the Olympics spaz out on her back.
Here we go.
Yeah, so what-
Like until everybody and when everybody sees it, everybody knows.
Yeah,
It really is that universal. What's weird about it? That's the weirdest part about it, because when you see that girl say some random shit, or this guy,
But
do
it
some
just
random
cheapens it, man. We have nothing to like aspire to.
No, it doesn't.
Well,
You aspire to
you know,
making
but
funny shit and hope you catch it on camera.
If you got a
that's
bona fide
stop.
account, if you got
It's
got
called
things going-
guerrilla.
you got
It's called
things
guerrilla
going on.
filming. It's like Jackass. You run around and fucking film until you get enough of funny shit.
Right.
I mean, it's just called guerrilla filming. I mean, that's kind of what's taken over. You film, if you're an interesting person and you're doing interesting shit, you fucking film it and you edit it down to the of a month's worth of
Right.
hours of shit. that
What if
you,
my talent is not in filming and editing, man? I'm a bass player.
well, then
You know what I
keep
mean?
doing
Like,
what you're doing
I
and
just,
be in
I
your
just want to
bands.
play bass in my band, and I want to.
Well, you can
make
do what you're
music,
doing.
man. That's
You
what I
can
wanna
do what you're
fucking
doing in
do.
your bands,
And
you
back
make
in the
funny
day, that used to
videos.
be enough. That
You
used
make
to work.
funny videos of you and your
Now
band.
I got to
but that's about
compete
it.
with
Haktua.
fucking Hawk Tour.
Well, you don't have to compete with her because the bitch ain't picking up a bass, so
All
she
I'm-
ain't
all
gonna
I'm
make.
Maybe
saying
she
is,
will.
Like,
You
check
never
it out.
know.
Check it out. Let's say a group has like a large account. They've been putting in the work, putting in the content. They get something, and then they have something hit like Hawk Tour, and then it does something for them. But if like everybody went to her account, checked her out, then she's just regular old just bartender.
There's no content
You know what
There's
Yeah,
nothing
yeah.
there.
Well, you know what
okay,
I-
there's no depth.
So that-
There's
so
no
that-
depth,
right, so that's-
maybe.
so that
You know what I
spark-
think
that
as a
spark-
content
okay.
creator? Why aren't you making a Hawk to a fucking song right now?
Oh,
Like,
I bet there.
why
I bet
aren't
there's. I
you-
bet there's.
why
I
aren't
bet there's
you-
1,000 of them.
Like,
I bet
Yeah,
there's 1,000 of them.
but why not? But why not? Why are we not like piggybacking on that?
So me as an
fucking-
artist, I would say I don't do that because it's going to blend into 1,000
There's
other
no-
fucking
yeah, but
songs.
you can make something fucking funny off of
There's
it.
already
But it
black
might go
market
viral.
merch. There's already
It
black
might be
market
something
merch. I
fucking
still
funny
do-
off it.
It might
I
have
still
that hook.
Yeah, you might hit it. You might hit something gold if you like try to fucking like you do some like characterization of that Hawk Tuah shit.
I
You
saw a
never
dude in
know.
Tulsa a few weeks back that had a Hawk Tuah shirt.
Yeah,
And that was right after the video dropped. I was like, no
she
way
got
it
she
happened
got a
that
podcast
fast.
and everything.
totally
now.
happened that fast. Jake Paul is sponsoring her podcast.
I
now.
guarantee your
Nice.
podcast is making
Like,
$100,000 an episode already.
Goddamn right. I
Yeah,
bet it is.
Just
Yeah.
cause you don't know the
Just because
advertising-
she's hot right now.
No, the advertising she get, you never understand it. I mean, when you get 4 million fucking views, that advertising money's big. I mean,
Hey,
you get
hey,
big
and
advertising money.
to her
That's
credit,
nuts.
she's super personable on camera. She's been running around doing the podcast.
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
she's super personable.
You
She's
can't-
super
you
funny.
can't-
Like
you can't
like
sit here
that
and act like she
attitude-
ain't a cool person.
Right.
Yeah.
Like interesting people.
Maybe
make
that
fucking
discovered
money
her.
online.
I'm going to backtrack a little bit, and I'm going to give the other side, devil's advocate. You know what I mean? But she is a very personable
She's funny,
host. Yeah,
Yeah.
She is, and she just like
and she represents a demographic. She represents the young women, and she's funny as fuck, and she's making money off one thing.
she's like that
Did she
West
have the-
Virginia
did she
hottie.
have
the-
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Did she have the podcast
That
and all that
dirty
going before
PK.
the Hawk Tuah video?
No.
That all
That all
came
stemmed
after.
from
That all
it.
came
Well,
after.
she went into 1 week of like, damn, I shouldn't have done this shit. She's like,
Oh, sure.
well, fuck this. I'm gonna make money off this.
Bet, yeah.
Here's a podcast. Here's a T-shirt. Here's a motherfucking.
I'll light it up.
Run the mic.
Yeah, throw a mic at him. You are, and you are.
I am Jesse. I am the drummer for Sin and Scar.
Nice.
I'm pretty lame. But yeah, like how you doing? But like if you get so viral off of like something as dumb as Hawk Tuah, like you might as well make a brand out of it. And millions of people have already seen it.
Brother, if that's your shot, take
You'd
it.
be a
I
fool
mean, I
not
get
to.
it. Yeah.
Right?
You'd be a fool not
If
to
that's your shot,
capitalize.
take it.
You'd be a fool not to capitalize. Like he's trying to say is you'd be a fool not to capitalize on that.
But what I'm saying is that overall, the result is cheapening celebrity into a thing that isn't talent; it's happenstance.
Well, I don't know. Maybe
You
you,
know what I
find
mean?
more interesting people than you would have found if we wouldn't like have let.
I'm not talking about interesting people. I'm talking about I want to see the pinnacle of human talent.
Chewy
You're
knows
not
that.
gonna get that.
Maybe that girl Hawk Tuah's better than you
Yeah,
ever
and
seen.
what I'm saying, there are people out there studying, they're doing it, they're going to school, and they're learning all their scales and modes, and they're putting it together in ways that we've never fucking seen. but I can't see them because my algorithm is flooded with Haktua. You feel me?
Well, that
That's what I'm trying to.
I
tell
will
you.
say that
The
your
society
algorithm
fails.
No, I will say you're failing
absolutely
yourself.
right.
No, you're failing yourself because your algorithm, just like I know, is based on what you watch. Your algorithm,
This is true too. But I have a lot of.
if you're looking at your algorithm going, man, I'm seeing way too many feet,
right now, I wish I
or
could pull
way
up my
too
TikTok
many,
and show you
or
what's on
way
my
too many
TikTok,
people
you know what I mean?
fishing and catching, or
Right
way
now.
too many people doing whatever. It's because that's what you've been watching.
My
And
shit is like
stopping
funny
off.
animal videos,
Right.
Mine is random people like fishing off the fucking shore catching rain.
magnet fishing. I dig that.
I'm like,
you know?
Bobby said, I need to stop watching that
Lots of
horseshit.
skating videos and a lot of people getting hurt doing
Yeah.
those skating.
First
See, I
the
can't
audits,
watch.
I
Dude,
watch that
have
shit
you
a
ever
little
been
bit.
hurt seriously, like broke a leg or anything like that?
I've never broken a leg, but I've definitely landed bad.
See, you ain't got enough empathy to like. I can't watch somebody like just shatter a ankle. It did.
Nope.
It instantly just makes me want to. I'm just like,
Cringe.
Oh.
Yep.
Oh man, it gives me this
and then
anxiety.
and then
Like,
another
I'm
one,
watching a video,
and then if there's like 4 after that,
Yeah,
right.
The first one's gonna fuck me up. Now I have to watch 4 more dudes like just legs spin sideways. I can't watch that
You
shit.
got to follow them up.
Oh, I can't watch
there's,
it.
There's videos out there where there's like people longboarding and going down like this just empty. road,
Yes,
this
just
downhill,
so fast,
Going like 50,
dude.
60
And how do you
miles an hour.
stop, dude?
Yeah.
How do you quit,
I have no idea.
dude?
dude hits a turtle.
Dude, there is so many people
Right.
that have been on that longboarding that you're talking about that are going. I really probably should have figured out the end game.
Oh fuck, no brakes, huh? Oh, shit.
There's no brakes on this.
Does this road ever
Step
stop?
one, you know.
It either ends in them in a violent crash or
This is
like
your
you,
life.
or the video just stops.
Yeah.
Like when is
The
those like
video just
long
stops
downhill?
because they no longer are alive.
Yeah,
Oh
They
god.
can't.
you always
show
know
that
it's
shit.
you know it's bad when like an accident happens and then they just like cut to like in the next video.
Yeah.
You're like, oh, that guy.
There is no part 2.
You're like,
There's no part
oh,
two.
that guy doesn't walk anymore. All right.
Or they pull up the channel name and just like, hey, this is memeculture.com, and you're like, wow, I did totally just about watched a dude get run over. That's
But
That guy eats
and
soup
But
now.
the sick thing about all of us is if you send us the link, we'll all click it.
Well, I'll watch it
Yeah.
to the fucking
Every
end.
motherfucker's
it's
like,
morbid curiosity.
yeah, I'm gonna watch that.
All right, so what about this trend? I hate this trend to where you watch a video and you're waiting for this fucking thing. They built it up the whole goddamn time,
Oh,
and it
nothing
never
happens.
happens.
Oh.
It spins back around.
Yeah, or like for
I
That's an asshole.
fucking hate it.
And they always, and now the new ones after a little while.
Where's my
like,
filter?
well, when
for
everybody
that?
caught on, and then the next
Wastes
ones
my
were like
time more.
the next one were like wait till the end. They put that at the top.
Yeah.
Wait till the end. Whatever
That's
you
the
do,
worst. They're
wait till
cooking
the end.
something and they never finish it.
And it never
Like,
happens.
You
It
never
just
see the
never
fucking
happens.
golden brown thing.
See, now I'm okay with cooking shows and people cooking shit, but I don't want to see them eat it.
no,
I'm not a mukbanger.
yeah.
I'm okay with them making the food
It's
and
my
showing me
favorite
how
word right now. Actually, is mukbang.
and showing me how good the
It's my
food looks.
favorite word.
But
What
I
does
do
that
not
mean?
want to watch them eat it.
It's the watching people.
Anytime
eat
you watch someone eat
Mukbang.
anytime you watch
Mukbang.
someone eat something on the internet, it's called a mukbang.
Okay. Okay. Welcome to the times, Ben.
shit. Yeah.
So if we,
I
if you
feel like
started,
that's a dirty trick, and I'm gonna
So
look
if-
up that later, and I'm gonna
No,
some
no.
fucking gnarly shit.
so if you were to start eating a sandwich right now, and we were filming you eating a sandwich, we
That would be mukbang.
We would
So
literally
this
be
is
filming.
selling. So
Yeah.
welcome to my OnlyFans.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
You should do it with your feet out. You do
Oh,
a
okay.
whole feet out mukbang.
Just an apron.
show the tootsies.
I thought it was dirty too. When you
Oh,
first
yeah.
hear mukbang, you're kind of
It is dirty.
Little ASMR going
Like
on.
it is the weirdest
You
thing.
hear me smacking?
So any, so you
Like
guys,
that.
you guys, Jack Stacks eats we like. Anytime
Second
you,
time.
anytime you see anybody eat food that they prepared on a video, you watched a mukbang.
mukbang.
Yeah.
So you guys probably are flooded
like
with
two
mukbangs.
girls, one mukbang.
Ew. Brother, no.
But technically correct.
Look, I had friends that tried to get me to watch that video, and I heard what it was about. I was like, no,
Oh, what?
no,
The two girls, one
no,
cup.
I watched it
yeah.
all the way through.
no way.
Well, do you
Oh.
know? Supposedly the girl put ice cream up her ass, and that she's pushing ice cream out of her ass
No.
during the show.
I don't care.
No,
I hope it's not. I hope it's actually poop.
It
Haven't
was.
you seen this? You guys haven't seen it?
No,
Just watch it. You're an adult.
no, sir.
So,
Don't ever do that to anyone ever, Austin.
So anyway, I want to.
If there's been a thing that's been talked about for generations, two girls, one cup, and you guys have not watched it, what the hell are we doing here? Why have you not watched it? It's been talked about since we were fucking 20.
Well, it's horrible.
Well, I still gotta watch it, even though it's horrible. Did you guys watch the like Faces of Death shit when
I
we were
watched-
kids?
Yeah, I watched.
I remember that.
Like in high
You guys
school.
remember
That
that
means that you
shit?
must be about mid-40s.
Right?
45.
You guys
Yeah,
remember
right.
Faces of Death and all that shit too? Like, I feel like if there's enough of a weird shit, you gotta watch it.
I turned 45 on the 16th.
I remember watching the Traces and Faces of Death stuff, and then there was.
So I
There
feel
was
like a
like-
girl's shitting on some other girl is not that big of a deal.
It's like,
That's just
seen
Twitter.
that. Been
That's
there,
just
done
Twitter
that.
nowadays.
That is every
I
day
know, I
on
feel-
Twitter right now.
I feel like that's a line. Like there's a line to be crossed.
Well, it's not sexually
I'm
arousing.
not crossing it.
I mean, I mean, if there's a crazy video that every person in the world is watching and talking about, I'm gonna watch it.
There was one a while ago. It's 2 Girls 1 Cup era. There was called the Pain Olympics.
Okay,
It's the gnarliest shit you'll ever see.
let's get cut to that. Danny, play it.
Oh no, no! It is.
It's
That is a
suckfish,
memory that lives in my brain
Good
rent
Lord.
free, and I really wish it didn't.
Oh,
It
yeah.
is. It is a brutal video. Brutal. The Pain Olympics fits it very well. Like
Excellent.
All right, we can move on.
Yeah. Well, hey, no, look, I really want to talk about Sin and Scar. You know, I mean,
Well,
fuck it.
yeah.
Come on, guys.
Let's
you
not
know?
talk about discussing videos
But
on the
no,
internet.
no.
You guys know you have them all saved on your phone. You can watch them later.
yeah.
Yeah,
So,
no, we just get in the habit of talking because we're friends, and it's,
Oh yeah, absolutely.
it gets crazy. I get it. But yeah, Sin and Scar, you guys are playing tonight, man.
We're playing tonight, and we got recordings coming up in October, and then we have. I think the release is going to happen here mid-November. I think Adam's kind of trying to work on that,
Let's go.
getting it here.
What do we got? An
Right,
EP or we got a full album? What do we got coming?
Four songs be whatever that is.
Yeah.
I don't know. EP album. I'm new.
I think
at
that's
this. I don't
considered
know
an
what to do.
EP, I guess.
You
That's an EP.
What is
We're-
anything
we're
anymore?
doing-
It's
right.
just, you know.
Why give it a label,
Why don't you make your own label for it?
right?
It's
We
a
just talked to somebody who's making their own label.
But it's 4 songs. It's our 4 favorites so far, and we're going to come back in and do another 4 and just keep going back in and recording and putting out as much as we can.
Perfect.
And do the whole distro kit and get it all out there.
yeah,
Start-
man.
Put McPherson on the map.
Oh yeah, it's gonna be rad. Gonna be
It's
very
getting
rad.
there. They got a lot of. There's a lot of good talent. in
Where
McPherson.
you guys?
Dude, I'm not gonna lie to
recording
you.
it?
You guys do have a lot of talent. There's a ton of you guys in the McPherson scene that are super busy, work hard,
Yeah.
in a bunch of bands, do cool shit, man. I will sit here as a Wichita kid saying, hey man, there's a little bit of y'all should keep up with the McPherson scene. They working their ass off out there.
So,
it'll come good.
so I grew up in Winfield,
Right.
Kansas, right?
Mm.
And there's a bit of a music scene in Winfield. I mean, it's a lot of bluegrass and some country and some
Right.
stuff. But you know, some kids are playing some punk rock. Ophil came out of there way back in the day, my ska band. And there's something about a small town to where you play with the musicians that are available,
Right.
right? And like we only have 10 of us, so we might as well all fucking jam. You know what I mean?
Right.
And we'll just kind of feel each other out, and we'll see if this works, and we'll kind of make concessions. I'll be like, "Yeah, I'll play some fucking country or whatever it is, I guess, for a minute, and
Right.
it'll be all right." You know,
But that
or-
also grows you as a musician.
it totally
Gets you-
grows you as a
gets you
musician,
outside your
and
comfort zone.
that's what I'm getting at, man. The willingness to like just explore the musicians around you and to
Dude,
jam together and play and find the common ground.
We
It's
just
great.
did a little set in McPherson at a place called Easy's. There's a family benefit that Butler put on.
Oh,
out
yeah.
there, and we played an Oliver Anthony song. First time I ever did one of those.
There you go,
I was
there you
like,
go.
yeah, that was rad. It was outside my like what we normally do.
Yeah,
You
excellent.
guys have a pretty supportive community out there in the
No.
McPherson.
No.
You got, isn't there a little, Gary, you might know, isn't there like a little show coming up, like a daytime, like benefit shit that it just got shared through my,
Here, pull it up, Mike. Pull it up,
Yeah.
Mike. so we can-
that benefit show at Easy's
Get him
today,
on.
and
there you go.
I think Ian's doing something at the park tonight too.
Yeah, there it is. It's something at the park too and all that. Yeah.
Tonight?
Yeah. It's,
Oh,
it's,
wow.
it's this weekend, I think. Yeah. I mean, McPherson's always balling, dude. They're always doing some shit. I mean, you guys collab together quite a bit. You guys are in multiple bands together.
I went to this weird underground club in McPherson.
Yeah.
Is that still?
Mhm.
Yeah,
that's
that place
still
is cool. That place
Yeah.
is cool.
That was a trip, huh?
It's called the Underground.
Okay,
I
bet.
think I'm not sure.
Well, that makes sense, doesn't it?
And you guys got that cool like Legion building. Like
Yeah.
the American
We actually-
Legion building is it's a really a pretty tight little venue with a nice bar and a nice big ass set.
That's
Oh,
what
yeah.
we did the Burfama show there last year.
Yeah, I mean it's a nice, it's a fucking tight little place. I mean, I came out for a show for
Got a
watch
pretty
a bunch of
decent-
guys.
Got a pretty decent stage. Yeah, it was nice. There's a lot of room. But we just had
You
to move a
could
few
you could put
tables.
some
It
money.
was-
You could put some money in that room if you packed
yeah.
it.
Is McPherson supportive? I mean, they show up for shows. They
They do, but you got to put the legwork in.
yeah, you got
Oh, yeah.
let them know, right? You got to let them know about it. Yeah.
Because everybody's got to, if they want to catch a show, they got to put.
Here, I'll take that if you want.
bet you
I'll hold it over here.
PTO, or they got to take the time off, or you know what I'm saying. Or get
Well, I mean, everybody. I mean, it's
Yeah.
a working class community.
Yeah.
Well, and it's a smaller town. I mean, what's
Yeah.
population? What
like
are we talking?
10,000.
10, yeah.
10 people.
10 people.
10.
I think it's climbing towards 15 or 20.
Yeah,
Somewhere in there.
well, it's actually, actually, I ain't gonna lie. McPherson's a pretty goddamn cool city. I mean, you guys, I would say you guys are verging on city status other than town. Like you guys,
I'd say
like,
so.
like you guys are, like you got a lot of cool shit going on. You're
We've
local.
surpassed Village.
You're
We got a
You're
fucking,
down.
we got a Starbucks,
Yeah.
Phil. I mean,
yeah, and you're and
Yeah, that's
No,
actually the
dude. If
staple.
you have a Starbucks, yeah, that is city status.
well, and your
Actually,
local,
that's-
and you guys' local talent is
That's
the
in
shit.
the bylaws.
You guys' local talent's the shit, man. You guys are all fucking badass musicians. It's cool that you guys all found each other and did bands. It's nice to watch people that are in multiple bands in the same town.
Oh, yeah.
Like you guys, and like there's multiple other people from McPherson that aren't even here tonight, like Collective Unconscious and all those
Yeah.
those guys. I mean, you guys have a good scene that's working harder than some of the scene here in Wichita. Is all I'll say. That's all I'm finna say.
We're working on it. We're trying to get something going in McPherson.
Shots fired.
It's
Shots
up and
fired.
coming so that we can all kind of collaborate and do those things. Like
Yeah.
like when there's bigger shows that come up, there's festivals. We have enough between just the tri and quad city areas between Salina and Wichita. There's more than enough talent in the pool to be able to pick out
There's a
big
lot.
festivals.
There's a
to
lot, man.
Pull out.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, a lot of fun too. A lot of good people to work with too. And that's what makes it nice for y'all. I ain't gonna lie. All the people that I've worked with from McPherson are easy to work with. Y'all show up on time, do you sets and play great and aren't a problem. I mean, that means a lot. That means a lot. You know what I mean? You know what you do, especially how much of it is it to deal with people that when you're booking shit.
It's a lot, man.
There's a promoter right here that
too
works
much.
hard on that
That's
shit.
what I'm saying. Like if you're prompt to respond, if you're personable and you get in there,
Yeah.
like that's probably 90% of it right there. Is
Just
being-
answering the goddamn shit is the
Right,
most of
right.
it.
Oh
People
my
like
God.
won't. People will
Don't,
just
gotta
don't make
wanna
me wait
do it.
for 3 days for a fucking response, a
Right.
simple response.
you want to get on stage or not?
Yeah, man.
Right.
Like,
Thank you.
Just cut and
Shit.
dry.
We're here to get on, bro.
Sign the dotted line.
Yeah, we're here to fucking do it. So you guys are working on an EP coming out soon.
Yep.
Mhm.
Yep,
So
we
what?
gotta-
Did we put a timeline on it? Did I hear a timeline?
So we're recording late October, going out to Bullet Ride, and recording with Dustin. And
Dustin Ritter, man.
right?
Great
And then
guy.
we come back mid-November. I don't know.
All right.
I don't know how that's going to go, but we're going to do a show here, and we'll either have them or we won't by then. But it's going to be right around the same time.
We're talking trying to be by the first of the year. It sounds like.
Mid-November.
So yeah, I mean,
I love to have
I'm
a
giving
show.
you even a little more time. So yeah,
I love to have a
November's even
show.
sooner.
I love to have a show right after you get done recording because you're tight as fuck.
Or we could do a
You know what I
we could
mean?
do like a
Like, that
record
shit just
release
sucks, yeah.
party.
It'd be the best
That'd be
fucking
pretty
show.
sweet.
That's where Adam's.
Hey,
going
hey,
with it.
let
Let's do a record release
so
party.
no, let's do a Aaron Austin presents.
Oh, there you go.
Let's
Fuck
do
yeah.
right
There
after
you
you
go.
guys get out of the studio. Let's time it right.
next
You're
month.
tight as fuck, and let's do the show.
Hell yeah.
That'll be fucking.
Yeah, why don't you
sick.
guys be
Yeah,
our
that's
will you
nice
guys
and
be our
making.
November
That'll
Aaron
be
Austin
the right way.
presents?
Fuck
Maybe
yeah.
so. Maybe so. Third Thursday is what we do.
Third Thursday of November. So
That's
that's
going to be right around that same time.
perfect timing.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
think you saw it here first. We just booked that.
Bet.
Let's make this
Badass night in the
fucking-
Yeah.
making right there,
Well,
fellas.
let's do that. Let's do that
Yeah,
right there.
no,
Yes,
right
sir.
out of the studio. That's what I want to hear.
So
man.
what we're
That's the
so
part.
what
That's
so what
the
we're gonna
part.
do there is we're gonna you guys we'll sell 20 to 30 tickets for for like an intimate show for the people, but then we'll broadcast that fucking all over everybody, all over your shit, all over our shit, everywhere. You come in, you blow the roof off this fucking place, and we'll film it. We'll
Let's
film it
fucking
for
do
you.
it.
So you basically we're filming a live album for you. Come in, give us
What? Clip.
Do it now.
Oh, I don't know.
Oh yeah. So
Oh, you told me. I didn't.
yeah, the third Thursday thing. We basically done 3 of these before. We did Whitney Means, we did Hector
I saw the Ghost
Almendarez,
Town- I saw the Ghost Town.
and we did Ghost Town Straight.
Well, that was the
Ghost
one
Town
that you
Straight
could
was really cool. That was the last
stay
one we
awake
did.
through.
Yeah. But,
Did I just make a joke at my own show's expense?
but the,
See, that's how I take. At least take shots of my own shit.
oh, you got audio.
She wanted to set us up.
Oh wow!
So she
I
wanted
didn't know we
to.
had audio.
Looky what I can do. Looky what I can do is what I'm feeling. Look at me. This does sound good.
No,
They were a lot of fun. They were a lot of fun. Oh, let's do you guys. Let's
yeah, it sounded good.
the following month as your EP releases.
Yeah.
You guys
Yeah.
come in here, do a fucking. It'll be a Thursday night, the third Thursday.
But it's good quality audio.
You guys
I mean,
come
that
in here
sounded
and blow
great.
the roof
you know?
off this place for me. Fucking
Fuck
blow
yeah.
I think that'd be killer.
I'm down.
Yes.
Let's do it. Let's get this.
Yes, dude.
Yes,
So
sir.
that's booked. So that's booked right there.